For more than a decade, Heartland has been more than just a television series. It has been a warm companion in the living rooms of millions, a story of family, love, and survival on the beautiful Canadian ranch that feels like home. Many shows come and go, but Heartland stands tall as the longest-running one-hour drama in Canadian history. And that is not by chance. It is because the show speaks directly to the heart, to the struggles and joys of ordinary life, wrapped in the beauty of horses' ranch work, and family ties, from Amy's journey of healing horses to Jack's wise guidance. From Lou's battles of leadership to Tim's rocky road of redemption, the show has kept viewers invested in every high and every low, the passing of beloved characters, the challenges of growing up, the bittersweet choices that reflect real life. All of it has made Heartland more than fiction. It feels like an echo of our own experiences. It mirrors our struggles, our love, our pain, and our triumphs now. Season 19 steps onto this stage, carrying with it the weight of history and the promise of something new. After 18 seasons, no one expected the story to lose its glow. But instead, it has only become brighter, more grounded, and more loved. Fans wondered if the show could go on, especially after major turning points that shook the family at its core. But the new trailer proves one thing beyond doubt. Heartland is not slowing down. It is pushing forward with even greater emotion, even deeper stories, and even more breathtaking views of the land that has become a character of its own. Season 19 is not just another number. It is a celebration of how far the Fleming Bartlett family has come, and how far they still have to go. The trailer brings glimpses of struggles, of choices, of powerful moments that will test the family yet again, and it reminds us why Heartland is still one of the most trusted comfort shows around the world. In this season, the stakes feel higher. The relationships feel more fragile, and the triumphs more powerful. Because after 19 seasons, every moment is built on years of history. Every smile and every tear carries the weight of the journey that fans have walked together with these characters. When the trailer flashes across the screen, it is not just another sneak peek. It is a reunion with a family that has been part of our lives for so long. And as the release date draws near, the excitement spreads like wildfire. People are already marking their calendars, rewatching past episodes, and preparing themselves for the return of the show that always feels like home. The screen fades in, the music rises, and suddenly the world of Heartland returns before our eyes. The trailer does not whisper, it roars with energy, pulling us back into the wide-open skies and endless fields that feel like a second home. In just a few minutes, it gives us laughter, tears, and tension, enough to set every fan on edge. And that is the power of a well-crafted trailer. It does not give away too much, but it gives just enough to keep us restless until the first episode finally arrives. We see Amy, the heart of the story, standing tall with a horse by her side, her face touched by the golden light of the ranch sunset. It is more than just a beautiful shot. It is a promise Amy's journey continues. Her bond with the horses remains unshaken, and yet there is something different in her eyes. Something that hints at change, growth, and perhaps new challenges waiting just around the corner. Her story has always been about healing, about finding strength where it seems impossible. And in this trailer, you can feel that another turning point is coming, a moment that will once again test her heart and her courage. Jack appears too, the soul of Heartland, his voice steady, his presence unshaken. But time has given him new battles to fight. His wisdom is still there, yet the trailer teases moments where even Jack seems weighed down. And when a character as strong as Jack falters, fans know the storm ahead will not be easy. His words in the trailer, though brief, carry the power of warning, as if he is reminding not just his family, but also the viewers, that no matter how much love ties them together, life has a way of testing that bond again and again. Then the trailer cuts to faster beats, sharp flashes of Lou, Tim, and Georgie, each one caught in moments of tension, of choice, of emotion that feels raw and real. Lou is seen balancing the heavy crown of leadership, her hands full with the ranch, the family, and the endless responsibilities that never seem to rest. Tim, fiery as ever, is caught between past mistakes and future hopes, his face shifting between anger and vulnerability, while Georgie rides across the screen with passion. Her return alone sends shockwaves through the fandom. She has grown, she has changed, and the trailer makes sure to remind us that her path is going to be just as important as the rest. But perhaps the most powerful tool in the trailer is not the faces, but the silence, the pauses between dialogue, the soft shots of horses running free, the long stare across the fields. These moments are not filler. They are the soul of Heartland. They remind us that this show is about more than drama. It is about the connection between people, animals, and the land they live on. The trailer balances action with quiet reflection, giving us a perfect taste of what Season 19 is about to deliver. Every frame of the trailer feels like a message, a letter written to fans who have waited. It says, "We are still here, the family is still here, the story is still alive," and with each second, the tension builds, questions rise, and hearts race. What will be lost, what will be gained, and who will stand strong when the season comes to its climax? The trailer may not answer these questions, but it makes sure that we are desperate to find out. And just when you think it will end, the music swells. The family stands together for one last shot, the ranch behind them, the sky painted with fire and gold. And you realize that Heartland Season 19 is not just another season, it is a continuation of something timeless, something fans will never let go of. And with the release date now set, the trailer has done its job. It has left us craving more. The trailer leaves you breathless, the images still running in your mind, and then comes the moment every fan has been waiting for. The screen turns dark, the music fades into silence, and a single date appears. Bold, unshaken, impossible to miss. That is the moment when fantasy becomes reality. Because now we know exactly when Heartland Season 19 will step into our lives. No more guessing, no more waiting in shadows. The countdown has truly begun for months. Whispers filled the air. Predictions ran wild. Fans speculated on forums and comment sections. And across social media, some said it would arrive late in the year. Others believed the wait would stretch into next year. Every theory carried hope, but none carried certainty until now. And when that release date finally appears on the screen, it is not just an announcement. It is a victory for patience, a gift for loyalty, and a spark that lights the fire of excitement everywhere. The reveal is simple, yet powerful. It does not need flashing lights or dramatic voices, because the date itself is the crown, the treasure every fan wanted. And as soon as those numbers appear, people all over the world are rushing to mark calendars, set reminders, and plan watch parties. For a show like Heartland, the release date is not just a date. It is a promise, it is a reunion. It is the moment when the family we love will finally return to our screens, bringing warmth and drama back into our lives. And it is not just about knowing the day, it is about what that day means. It means that after a long journey of silence, of waiting and wondering, the cast and crew are ready to share their work. It means that cameras rolled, scripts were written, stories were lived, and now everything is polished and prepared to be handed over to the audience who never let go. It means that the world of Heartland, with its breathtaking fields, its horses and its family, is alive again, ready to welcome us back as if we never left. The release date reveal carries with it a wave of emotion. You can almost feel the echo of voices shouting in excitement, fans rushing online to share their joy, the announcement spreading across social media like wildfire, trending hashtags rising, fan art flooding in, and communities buzzing with theories about what Season 19 will bring. The date becomes a rallying cry, uniting viewers from every corner of the world, from longtime fans who have watched since day one, to new fans who just joined the journey and are already hooked. The beauty of this reveal is that it is not just about a television show returning. It is about tradition, about family, about something constant in a world that always changes. Heartland has always been a safe place, and knowing when it comes back gives fans something to hold on to, something to look forward to, something to count down to with excitement in their hearts. And that is why the release date reveal feels bigger than just words on a screen. It feels like the beginning of something special, something worth waiting for, something that will soon unfold before our eyes. As the trailer closes and that release date lingers in our minds, one truth becomes clear. The journey is not over. The story is alive, and the countdown has already started ticking. Every day between now and the premiere will feel like a step closer to home, because when Heartland Season 19 finally arrives, it will not just be another season, it will be a homecoming. The beauty of Heartland has never been in sudden twists or explosive shocks. It has always been in the steady rhythm of life, in the way small choices carry great meaning, and in the way family ties are tested and strengthened over time. Season 19 is no different, yet it feels heavier, more layered, more intimate, because every character now carries the weight of years. Every smile hides a memory, every tear hides a story, and this season is ready to uncover them all. Amy remains at the center, her bond with the horses still shining, her gift still guiding her, But the trailer hints that her journey will not be easy. Whispers of new challenges echo through the scenes. Perhaps new horses to heal, or maybe even wounds within herself to face. Her role as a mother, a daughter, and a healer has grown over the years, and now in season 19, Amy feels like a woman caught between holding on to the past and stepping into a future she cannot yet see. And that tension alone is enough to make us wonder what trials and triumphs await her. Then there is Jack, the soul of the ranch, the unshaken rock of the family. But age does not come without battles. And the brief flashes in the trailer show a Jack who may face moments of weakness, moments that will test not just his strength, but the strength of everyone around him. Jack's wisdom has always been the light in the storm. But what happens when even that light begins to flicker? Season 19 seems ready to explore that question with courage, and Heartland stands as a pillar of responsibility, balancing her role as leader, mother, and sister. The trailer suggests pressure mounting, choices waiting, and perhaps sacrifices that will cut deep. Lou has always carried more than her share, but season 19 paints her in a way that feels heavier, as if the ranch and the family are both depending on her choices in ways she never imagined. Her journey will not just be about power, it will be about vulnerability, and the courage to keep moving forward even when the weight feels too much. Tim remains the fiery spirit, always chasing redemption, always running from shadows of his past. The trailer shows him in moments of conflict, perhaps with his family, perhaps with himself. His arc has always been unpredictable, sharp and sometimes painful. But in season 19, his story feels like it may turn toward healing, or at least toward reckoning. The question is whether Tim will rise stronger or fall back into old mistakes. And that question is enough to keep fans on edge. And then there is Georgie. Her return alone electrifies the season. Fans who have waited to see her journey continue will not be disappointed. The trailer teases her riding with fire in her eyes, determination in her soul, and a storyline that could reshape her role in the family forever. She has grown, matured, and changed. And now she steps back into Heartland not as a child, but as a young woman with her own choices, her own struggles, and her own victories to chase. Her arc may very well be one of the most powerful in the entire season. Season 19 does not just belong to one character, it belongs to all of them, woven together in a tapestry of love, pain, growth, and resilience. And while the trailer gives us only glimpses, it is clear that this season is about deeper struggles, about facing the storms that come when the past and the future collide, about testing every bond that makes the Heartland family who they are, and about reminding us that even when life feels fragile, love is the strongest anchor of all. The moment the trailer dropped, the world of Heartland fans exploded, not with quiet whispers, but with a storm of excitement that spread faster than wildfire. Timelines lit up, hashtags climbed, and comments flooded in from every corner of the globe. It was not just a trailer release, it was a global event, because when Heartland speaks, millions of hearts listen. On social media, the reaction was instant. Fans wrote with shaking hands, all caps letters, and strings of exclamation marks. Some celebrated the return of their favorite characters. Others broke down their favorite shots frame by frame, zooming in on the tiniest details, searching for hidden clues about the storyline. In fan groups and communities, people were already forming theories, piecing together the puzzle of season 19 before the first episode even arrives. The energy was raw, unfiltered, and unstoppable. But it is not just the younger audience on social media. It is families, grandparents, parents, and children who gather around the screen to watch the trailer again and again. Heartland has always been a multi-generation story, and that is what makes its fandom so rare. People write about watching the show with their kids, with their parents, even with their grandparents, turning every season into a family tradition. And the excitement for season 19 proves that the bond between fans and Heartland is not just strong, it is unbreakable. Fan art began pouring out within hours. Sketches of Amy with her horses, paintings of Jack standing tall against the prairie sky, digital edits of Georgie riding with fire in her eyes. The creativity of the fandom mirrors the creativity of the show, reminding everyone that Heartland is more than entertainment. It is inspiration. It sparks imagination. It brings out the storyteller in everyone who loves it. The hype is not passive, it is active, alive, and growing with every passing day. And then there are the reactions filled with tears. People writing about how Heartland helped them through hard times, how it gave them comfort in moments of grief, how it reminded them to hold their families closer. The trailer's release brought all those emotions back to the surface. Fans cried watching the few minutes of footage. Not because the story was sad, but because the show itself feels like home, like safety, like something constant in a changing world. And that is why the hype feels so much deeper than just excitement. It feels personal. The fan base is not just waiting for season 19, they are preparing for it, rewatching past episodes, revisiting old storylines, reminding themselves of every heartbreak and every victory. They are making playlists, organizing watch parties, and counting down days together. The Heartland community has always been strong. But right now, with the new season closer than ever, that community feels electric, like a single beating heart spread across the world, united by love for one story, one family, and one ranch that has become part of all our lives. The hype is not manufactured. It is not forced. It is real, organic, and overflowing. Because when a show like Heartland lasts this long, it does not just create fans, it creates family. And as season 19 approaches, that family is louder, prouder, and more united than ever before. The trailer may have ended, but the conversation it started will carry on until the premiere. And beyond that, until the very last scene plays, the trailer has spoken. The release date is locked, and the world of Heartland is alive once again, 19 seasons deep. And yet the story feels as fresh, as powerful, and as comforting as it did on the very first day. This is not just television anymore. This is legacy, this is tradition. This is the kind of storytelling that grows with its audience, walking beside them year after year, reminding them that even when life feels uncertain, love, family, and resilience will always find their way through the storm. As the screen fades to black, and the echoes of the trailer still hum in your mind, one truth rises above everything else. Heartland is more than a show, it is a home, a place we can always return to, a family that will always welcome us back. And now that season 19 is almost here, the promise of that reunion feels closer than ever. We are not just waiting for another season, we are waiting to return to a place where hope still lives, where dreams are still possible, and where family always comes first. And this is where you, the fans, become part of the story. Your voices, your excitement, your theories, and your love are the heartbeat that keeps Heartland alive. For years you have carried this show, lifted it higher, and proved that stories about kindness, family, and courage still matter in a world often filled with noise. Now is the time to share that love again, to let the world know that Heartland Season 19 is not just another release. It is an event, a celebration, a moment of history. So ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to laugh, to cry, to ride with Amy, to listen to Jack's wisdom, to watch Lou's strength, to witness Tim's fight, and to follow Georgie as she steps into her own destiny? Are you ready to return to the ranch, to the land, to the horses, to the family that feels like your own, because the countdown has already started, and the gates of Heartland are about to open once again? Now is the time to make your voice heard. Drop your thoughts, your hopes, and your predictions in the comments below. Share this excitement with other fans, spread the word, and let the world know that season 19 is here. Because Heartland has always been about family, and today that family is not just on the screen. It includes every fan watching right now, every person who has ever believed in this story, every heart that still beats faster at the sound of its name. Season 19 is not just coming, it is calling, and together, we will answer. So mark the date, set your reminders, and prepare for a season that will shake us, heal us, and remind us once again why Heartland is not just a show we watch, but a home we carry with us forever. The journey through the trailer, the release date, the storylines, and the fan reactions has shown us one truth that cannot be denied. Heartland is not just surviving after 19 seasons, it is thriving, it is evolving, it is standing taller than ever. While many shows fade into memory after just a few years, Heartland continues to grow, stronger with each chapter. And season 19 feels like proof that this story is nowhere near its end. It still has more to give, more to teach, and more to share with the fans who have carried it for so long. When you think about it, this show has become more than a drama. It has become a mirror of life, filled with triumphs and struggles, beginnings and endings, heartbreaks and healing, and it is because of that honesty that millions of viewers have never let go. Heartland reminds us of the beauty of family, the power of resilience, and the truth that even in the darkest nights, love is the light that keeps us moving forward. And as season 19 approaches, that light shines brighter than ever before. This final moment is not about goodbye. It is about anticipation. It is about standing on the edge of something new, with the knowledge that soon the fields, the horses, and the ranch will once again fill our screens. Our hearts and our homes, the wait is almost over. The countdown is already ticking. And the reunion with the Heartland family is closer than it has ever been. This is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of another ride, another adventure, another chance to feel the warmth of a story that has never failed to inspire us. So let this final note be a reminder. When the premiere day arrives, it will not just be another night of television. It will be a gathering, a celebration, a moment when fans across the world sit down, press play, and step back into a place that feels like home. Heartland Season 19 is not just content. It is comfort, not just entertainment, but a tradition, a story that belongs to everyone who has ever believed in it. Now it is your turn. Your voice matters. Your excitement matters. Your love for this story matters. Carry the hype, share the news, and make this season louder, brighter, and more unforgettable than ever before. Because Heartland has always been about family. And today that family is bigger than it has ever been. It includes you, it includes me. It includes every fan watching right now, and together, we are the reason Heartland still rides strong after 19 seasons. So hold on to that date. Keep your heart ready and prepare yourself, because when the opening scene of Season 19 begins, it will feel like the moment you step back through the gates of home. Heartland is waiting. The family is waiting, and now so are we. The countdown is not just to a season, it is to a homecoming, and soon, very soon, that homecoming will be real.